Contrary to popular opinion, swearing is actually beneficial. First off, it's healthy. Swearing can increase our circulation, elevate our endorphins, and give us an overall sense of calm and control. Swearing activates the fight or flight response. This leads to a surge of adrenaline that can often mask pain.
Fudge! Whew, that was some good adrenaline.
But use this pain-reducing method with caution. Swearing too much could desensitize you. Therefore, your body will produce very little adrenaline, if any at all.
I'm so dumb. It's not working!
In 2009, Dr. Richard Stevens from Keele University performed a study on 67 undergraduate students to see if swearing would affect their perception of pain. He asked the students to submerge their non-dominant hand into 5-degree water and keep it there for as long as they could. While doing so, he also asked them to repeat their 5 favorite swear words. Without swearing, the men kept their hands under for an average of 146 seconds, and the women for an average of 83 seconds. While repeating their favorite swear words, both the men and women were able to hold their hand under the chilly water for an extra 40 seconds. Pretty cool, huh? But there's a catch. Those who swore in moderation were able to keep their hands submerged longer than those who swore continuously. This goes back to the topic of becoming desensitized to swearing if not done in moderation. Keep in mind, moderation is key. Swearing around a certain group of people can show that we are comfortable with this group and we are not afraid to be ourselves.
Done the project. Ah, poopy!
Did you just say poopy?
Yeah?
Fart.
Crap!
We're friends, guys! We're friends!
It can also show that we are open, honest, laid back, and tons of fun. Swearing can be quite hilarious. It is freeing using words that society thinks we shouldn't say, and it can also lighten situations. Swearing can be used to express ourselves. The way you say a word or the context you use it in could really show your emotion. Here are some examples.
Joy, pain, surprise.
Although we call them swear words, they actually aren't considered words to our brains. They are actually concentrated lumps of emotion and are stored with emotions in a completely different part of the brain than all of the other words we know. Formal language is stored in areas of the brain called Broca's area and Wernicke's area, while swear words are stored in a complex system of neural networks that control emotion, called the limbic system. This could explain how children will oftentimes pick up on swear words before they even learn the alphabet.
Say what?
It could also explain how neurological patients that have lost all speech and language function are still able to swear. Sometimes they even swear in context, yet they are still unable to form sentences.
Ms. Brown, your husband may never speak again.
Sarah!
It could also explain why every effort to ban swearing throughout history has failed, such as George Washington's attempt in 1776 or Putin's in 2014. The idea of banning words that are neurologically tied to emotion is just as impossible as banning emotions themselves. So let's backtrack. Swearing can benefit our health, reduce our pain, help us make friends, give us a good laugh, and allow us to express ourselves.
Joy, pain, surprise.
How can you turn all of that down? You can't. So get to swearing. In moderation, of course.